G'day. Here we are, Danny Crouch from chooseyourchapter.com.au, and we're talking about theme dynamics. And today, care of Sarah Dina, we're talking restorative and empathy according to the Clifton StrengthsFinder. So when you find the Clifton StrengthsFinder assessment tool, you are given your top 5 talents out of 34. And we've developed a Udemy course on all 34 strengths. And we've interviewed 34 strengths coaches around the world. So there's a course you can find on Udemy, and we've also got companion guides that you'll be able to find on iTunes as well. But what we're going to do here today and every other day is we're going to pair up 2 of the themes and look at them from 2 different angles, and then when they join and when they conflict. So today we're talking about restorative, which is an executing talent, and it is known for its solutions and solving problems. So someone with high restorative as a talent theme, as a dominant top 5 talent theme, has the ability to find solutions. And often they're found as problem finders, when we find with communication, quite often people will interrupt, and often unresourceful restorative people tend to try and communicate the problem so they can get to the solution, but more often than not don't have that opportunity to talk about the solution because they're cut off. And then on the converse side, we're talking about empathy. And empathy is a relationship building talent, and it is what it sounds like. It is someone high in empathy, has the ability to sense emotions and feelings in others, and they have the ability to come into a room and feel the vibe that's going on, whether it's happiness, sadness, anger, frustration, joy. So from that perspective, if you look at someone who's great at identifying problems and is focusing on solutions, how does that sit with someone with empathy who can sense an emotion and a feeling? More often than not, they will sense there is a problem, but can they articulate it? Similarly, with someone with restorative, will they be able to articulate the solution? So the idea here, as most themes, is we want to look at how we communicate. So these guys can partner up together in the sense of someone coming to provide solutions. The person with empathy can sense how the listeners and the people taking on that solution are feeling around that, because quite often identifying problems in situations or people, it can create conflict and animosity and fear. So by combining these 2 partners, colleagues, friends, relations, can be more resourceful in the way they communicate the solution to problems. Similarly, it could be seen as someone high in restorative could identify when someone's not feeling great. So someone high in empathy that cannot articulate their feelings and emotions might come across someone with executing strengths like restorative with the ability to communicate, hey, is everything okay? As we do here in Australia, we've got a day especially assigned to people to just go up and ask someone, are you okay? So from an emotional perspective and a psychological perspective and a behavioural perspective, restorative and empathy can combine and unite in a work environment, in a family environment, even in a personal environment. So just imagine someone who has both restorative and empathy. They will be able to feel when something's not right, and more often than not be able to articulate a solution and then notice a change in energy within that room if that solution is well taken. So really powerful strengths, really powerful talents. But as we know, talents are our natural patterns of thought, emotion and behavior. So empathy is based on emotion, and restorative can be seen as behavior. So by combining these 2 forces, we're adding skills and knowledge to those talents to really develop them into strengths. So by having someone who has high empathy on your team, as well as someone who has high restorative on your team, it can really enhance the productivity and the ability to move forward as a well-communicated team. But the key here with all theme dynamics and all talents is the ability to understand, identify and communicate these talent themes. So this is where we end. We're about 4.5 minutes in. So what we're looking for is different theme dynamics. So if you've got a proposal of 2 themes you know of, or if you have a theme that you don't quite understand, or someone else has a theme that you don't quite understand that might conflict with one of yours, or you have a colleague that you work with that really well and you've identified that these 2 themes work together, throw them in the comment section below, or add a comment, or send us a message on Facebook or LinkedIn, and we'll do our best to put together that pair and give you a little bit more information. But I'm Danny Crouch from Choose Your Chapter, and remember, focus on your strengths. Bye for now.